A very windy good morning from Buena Park, California. Good morning, Princess, and welcome members of the court. I am leaving the Knott's Berry Farm Hotel, headed over to the park for rope drop, and the wind is still kicking. It is almost 10 o'clock. Park is open 10 to 6 today, so I got a good 8 hours to do as much as possible. They are not selling fast lane today, which bodes well. There weren't that many people around. My first order of business, maybe a ride, but I gotta get started on all those, delicious Knott's foods that I keep hearing about. And yeah, it is time after all of that yesterday. Oh boy, I'm ready to go. Oh, sorry about the sun. Well, things have started. We are in the park a whole 5 minutes early, and the crowd at the front gate was, well, rather tame. So I'm going to focus on what's important, a breakfast snack, then we will start hitting the attractions. Gonna think about whether or not I want to do some of the dark rides, or well, I think there's only one first, and then the roller coasters later on, or maybe do that first, or just walk around the park and do things as they come. It's going to be a super exciting day. It has been, at least 10 years since I've been here, so I might as well, it's brand new. When a theme park is your new thing for the day, it's gonna be a good day. Probably for later. This place has shown up in a number of videos. But it's not that I have to remember it because it's right here, it's not going anywhere. And I think the one recommended was the pulled pork, or I thought there was a carne asada version. I realized we did Gwazi first, we did Guardians first, so let's start off with a bang. I am already impressed by the theming around here. I'm not a huge fan of wooden coasters. They tend to be a bit jarring, but I hear this one, oh, there he goes. He's not so bad, and well, I don't want to say I want to get it over with, but if it's going to be not to my liking, I'd rather know sooner than later. But I do hear many, many great things about it, so I'm going to go in with a very open and accepting mind. There's stairs involved, but I walked right by them downstairs, and over there it's open. I almost walked right out of the attraction. All right, in the queue, I'm gonna put you away, and I'll tell you about it when we're done. Good choice, great first ride of the day. I will have to do some research into whether or not this is considered a rough wooden roller coaster, because it was entirely bearable. However, compared to my last two experiences, which would have been Gwazi then Guardians, this basically is a jackhammer. However, if this is considered rough, and I'm trying to remember some videos then, but if this is considered smooth, I'm gonna have to consider some things, but that's okay, because now it's finally time for breakfast. Attempt number one at the Ghost Town Bakery. Looks like it's open. So apparently I have to wait another half an hour for my fun bun, first treat of the day. So I figured I would just sit here and maybe have a smoke or even a drink with the boys. Only about 20 minutes to wait. I think we can get into some kind of trouble. I will just point out right now, a huge win for Knott's. Drop in garbage cans. In the meantime, at 5 minutes, Pony Express. Well, there are pictures, although I did not get the photo pass option. I remember this ride. Very fun, very short. It's just one loop of the circuit. I don't know if it's even a minute, but that doesn't matter because it should be 11 o'clock, and that means it's time to check on my fun bun. All right, after that, I will probably get in a queue for lunch. There's already people queuing up to use their dining plan for lunch. Not gonna stress about it. I did at SeaWorld, and that kind of put a damper on the day, but I'm gonna head back to one of the, not waffle cone, why would I say waffle cone? Funnel cake shops, and hopefully success. But it's been a success so far, so there you go. Oh, one weird thing about this ride, I remember this last time. You're not allowed to wear glasses, but I wore my glasses on GhostRider, which is a much more intense attraction. Calico River Rapids is on the docket to open today. I will do it, but maybe last, because if I get wet, I don't want to be walking around the park because it's very cold, but it's okay. I can handle that. Well, I can handle that. I can handle wet clothes. I mean, I can't handle the wet clothes, but I won't be having to carry them that far, or whatever. You'll find out. On the way to breakfast, I figured I'd stop and say hi to Whittles here in, what is this area called? I don't even know. This is still part of Ghost Town. Still part of Ghost Town, here in Ghost Town. All right, Whittles, I'm expecting a lot today. All right, there you go. So far, so good. All right. You guys take care. Not a backup plan, just a reordering of events. Well, actually, it is a backup plan, and a reordering, because what I wanted is not available. That's only available during the Boysenberry Festival. This is a Boysenberry stuffed churro, handmade. Well, yeah, hand extruded and stuffed and fried on demand. Wow, that's a lot to say for Churro. And the sun is harsh, but more important, we finally get some breakfast. Ooh, it's coming apart already. All right, All right, okay, it's more hot. Okay. And check this out. The end is even pinched, so the boysenberry deliciousness doesn't ooze out the other end. That would be really weird. This is super exciting. Time for the dark ride that started it all, the Calico Mine Ride, or Calico Mining Company. Now I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah, we are gonna go ride a ride that inspired a lot of people. Reminder, I'm not gonna do a lot of POVs or any POVs really, but the themed queue and the hidden queue is something pioneered by Walter Knott, and this is why we have what we have in so many other places. Tight quarters it is. Do we get a spieler? That would be a real throwback.
All aboard.
Oh, there you go. Wow, what an incredible experience into theme park history. That is amazing. And I'm surprised they still have basically a brakeman or a driver on the train. No spieler, right? She didn't talk, she just drove the train. Wow, better than I could have expected. Better than I remember. I don't remember really riding that before. Okay, yeah, I really hope I get to do that again. After lunch, definitely. It is that time. I see why they were pretty much giving away the dining plan, because nothing is open. All right, I don't think this place is either, which means, I guess, a corn dog. Not having terrific luck with food. Everything is either closed or they don't have what I want because it's not Boysenberry Fest. These are the brisket cowboy fries loaded with everything. I think it was a good choice. I'm just kind of winging it, and I think it's going to work out. Cowboy brisket fries, pretty good. I made a note to myself when ordering that I was not going to finish all the fries, and I didn't. The dining plan I have does not include snacks, which is okay. There is a premium dining plan, but when I say they were giving it away, yes, the one-day ticket was some price, like maybe $79 or maybe $69. Add on the dining plan for 99 cents. So that's going to work. That was covered, by the way. So I might get a snack now, or let's go and ride maybe not fairy tales, let this digest, and another big ride. That's what we'll do. That, you know what? I say that and then I don't do it, but that is what we're going to do. Oh!
It's a lot louder out here than it is.
I'll bet $1 the Knott's Berry Farm Railroad was not closed for 5 years. There we go, from the Baldwin Locomotive Works. Burnham Perry Williamson Company, number 5571, built in 1881. Wow. It would be a bummer if she exploded right now. See, you can be so proud of me. It looks like they're going to start embarking guests, but I'm going to stick with my plan because that's what I said I would do. I'm going to go and ride Knott's Fairy Tales, and then, wait, what did I say I was going to do after that? Ice cream. Yes, I'm sure I said I was going to get ice cream. Absolutely 100% positive. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind. And there's no way I could go figure it out, so I guess that's just what we're going to have to go with. Of course, 2 trains from boarding, and the ride goes down, which exempts me from all previous promises, okay? So, all right, now I just have to figure out what I'm going to promise you next. I legitimately thought Knott's was a dry park inside. I'm going to do a circle around I guess, this side of the park, not really a front or back, then figure out what to do next. I see, this is hang time right here. It's running. That one in the distance, that is accelerator. I think it's down for some extended reason, and I've heard weird things about that wild mouse, but, well, it's here, and I figure, why the heck not? I'm gonna try and walk off that brisket. I need to digest a little bit before I do anything too particularly thrilling. GhostRider, all right, I get it. Well, if it's only 5 minutes, might as well.
Once you are seated, hold down.
All right, GhostRider was a credit, so I did it, and that's enough. It is something that I've heard about many times, didn't really understand what they meant, but yes, the shin guards, the completely pointless shin guards. I don't get it. Why? It's one of those things that you wonder, like, what the engineering team was thinking about. I've never seen anything like that. They serve no purpose. It's really just a torture device. Just take them out. I mean, what what purpose do they serve? I knew this area was under refurbishment, but yeah, completely closed. There's 2 rides over here I will not be able to do. So we know what that means. I just have to come back. Hopefully it's perfect timing for, what is this? The Calico Railway. We'll call that short but authentic. All right, I'm going to find my way down, I guess here, without breaking anything. Oh my God, all right. Ooh, gotta decide, ice cream or boysenberry meatballs? That's a tough one. Can close the day with ice cream. Let's try the boysenberry meatballs. So far on this trip, things are working out pretty well. I had an option for dinner last night. I didn't choose it, and it was wings, and I'm glad I didn't because no boysenberry meatballs. Those are only available during the Boysenberry Festival. Again, the festival. I guess I should come back for the festival, but that means I was able to get, I guess, the same thing from beachside, dockside, pierside, whatever barbecue. These are the barbecue boysenberry or boysenberry barbecue wings with mac and cheese and cornbread. And yes, this is on the plan. The boysenberry barbecue wings were very, very enjoyable. If anyone's wondering, just to be clear, you would normally get more mac and cheese than that. I had to re-scoop it 3 times to get just a little taste. I didn't want to eat that much, but perfect snack. It counts as a full meal on the plan, but for me, it was just a snack. All right, I am, well, now a little bummed. The log flume is down. Maybe I should try and ride Knott's Berry Tails again. Maybe that's back up. It was up in the app. Let's walk over there. Oh, but I'm gonna walk by the ice cream. All right, I did Silver Bullet, and I was a little worried because last time I did a BNM invert like this was, I think it was cracking, a little bit of banging, but this was a lot better. So I'm glad I did it. I also just had the wings, and I never get sick on rides, but I always worry that I will. That's really kind of weird. I need to get over that. Gonna walk this way. I don't know how far I can get because the Fiesta Village is closed, but maybe they have boysenberry ice cream over there. If not, I have to head all the way back to Ghost Town to get that. But there is the Sidewinder over here that I will probably ride now. Oh no, the Grand Sierra Railway is closed. Well, with a wait of only 15 minutes, can you tell? Am I missing something? Yes, I lost, of all rides to lose my glasses on, the kiddie coaster. How do I do this? How? Okay, it's fine, because I've had those glasses for a long time and I've been thinking about getting new ones, so maybe this is a sign. Well, after that very harrowing and, well, I'm not gonna say life-threatening, but experience, I think it's time for boysenberry ice cream. Or should I ride Sierra Sidewinder first? Here we go, Sierra Sidewinder. Let's take a ride on the wild side. Why does that sound familiar? Okay, where is that from? Take a ride on the wild side. Is it a song or is that a movie tagline from the 80s? Alrighty then, Sierra Sidewinder here. That is so far the roughest ride in the park, more so than GhostRider. Oh well, I think I'm gonna have some ice cream now, then get in line for hang time, then Knott's Berry Tails. No, yeah, it's the last major attraction, really, that I would have to see here. So I'm gonna go take care of that and then just sort of wander around a bit, I guess. I get one more meal. I mean, I have time for one more meal. I don't really want to eat that much more. And that'll be it for my day here at Knott's Berry Farm. It's been really, really great. I think the best way to go is this way. It's ice cream. I will find the way. It's soft serve, but it's boysenberry soft serve. I got my boysenberry waffle cone. This is only 50 cents more than the regular cone, and the waffle cone's better at trapping the drippings. Well, I know it's just ice cream, but here we go. Yep, boysenberries. Bit of a weird drama, apparently. Somebody was digging through the fountain, maybe trying to pick up coins and stuff. Wow, California. Oh boy, glad I'm out of here. Here's something I find particularly interesting about Knott's Berry Farm. The employees, I guess, don't really have like a collective name. Meaning like at Disney, they're cast members. At Legoland, they're model citizens. Universal calls them team members. Okay. But yeah, nothing here, especially since, it's weird, especially since this park has been here so long. That's something I think they should maybe come up with. All right, let's think of names for the people that make Knott's run. Runners? Ponies? No, that'd be weird. All right, I'll think about it. Of course, right when I get here, they dispatch an empty train. This does not look good. It more looks like one vehicle is out of commission because guests are on the next one. I'm gonna get in line. I don't want to miss it, and yeah, there it is again, empty. And after that, fairy tales. That means I've hit everything major, and I guess more food. And it's my day at Knott's, but we got to do this first. In line for hang time, 35 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. But this will probably be my last ride, unfortunately. I only had 8 hours in the park today. But it's okay. We do have to come back anyway. Well, hang time was a bit bouncy. But all right, glad I did it. The only big thing left I have is the drop tower, so let me go and check that out, and I might have time to get something to eat. So things are working out. Glad I rode GhostRider in the morning because it has been down most of the afternoon. I don't know where it cut off. The last thing I know I was saying was I'm glad I rode GhostRider in the morning because it has been down all afternoon, and I just found out the limits of the new camera at the exact same time, both battery and memory. So that's pretty awesome. I have solutions for both, so no worries there. I got a choice. Drop tower, then eat. Then I should go get my glasses, but I can pick those up in the morning. But that means I have to come back over here in the morning, which is not a big deal. Decisions. I wish I had more time. And I was here at rope drop, so this is not on me. All right, I'm gonna just check the line, and oh gosh, you'll find out before I will, probably. Well, that was Supreme Scream. Got a great view of the park. Yeah, I was facing that way. Do I want to ride the log flume or the river rapids or go get my glasses? I gotta make that decision. I'm half thinking of just forgetting about the glasses, because like I said, they're old and, you know, it's time for something new. But I could use them for the rest of the trip. Oh, God. Unfortunately, Timberline Express is closed. It's over there, and the operator is gone, so I will have to try to retrieve my glasses tomorrow morning. But like I said, if they're lost forever, I might cheer. Well, not cheer, but, you know, it's time. That's my day at Knott's Berry Farm. What did I learn? A few things. One, try to come to these theme parks during their festivals. Most of the things I wanted to try from the Boysenberry Festival, so I guess I need to come back during that. Two, very, very important, I need at least 2 days at Dollywood and Hershey Park. One with the Fast Pass and one to take in all the other shows and foods and everything. And there was a third thing, but I guess it wasn't that important. So that's okay. But it worked out. It worked out great. Because now, when I do come back during the Boysenberry Festival, I have done all of the big rides. I don't really feel compelled to do them all again, or do any of them again, really. And I can enjoy the rest of the park. There's so many places I missed, but that's okay, because I will be back. I know when I need to be back, and I can make that happen. It is just a matter of me doing it. But that is why I am thankful for even the problems that I create for myself.